the day. What's that, a diamond dove? No, it's a duck. It's big news today. Well, one, clothes don't dry good on a line in this weather. They don't. That's the news. That's some news that I had to tell you. They don't. Borscht or whatever. Yet. Oh, some Russian writing. Hello, my comrade. Hello, comrade. Whatever your name is. I am getting a dryer for sure. I could get it tomorrow, but I got. I'm trying to do other stuff. I can put up with no dryer for a little bit. So it's nice to have the washing machine. I have a bunch of dogs coming, so I'm definitely getting a dryer. I could do it right now, but I don't know, man. I'm sort of conservative with my cash. I like to have a certain number. When I have that number, I'm really feel pretty good. So if I buy, it's not that much, man. I can get a dryer for $500-600 or something. It's nothing. I just, is this more work? Hooking it up and everything? There's Dragon Tail Tarot. But the clothes, in this weather, it doesn't dry very good. But the clothing rack, it works pretty good. The other news, what is the other news? Another dog's coming. Oh, look at that. It's, welcome to Baby Sasquatch. Hey, Maya. Hi. Oh, hello, Pachinko. I made a group chat with Pigeon Lady and I. Really? You're not gonna, like, she'll influence you in certain ways because she's liberal, to say the least. As far as some things go, watch out. That might be good for you. You're sort of liberal too, I think. Freaking Pachinko. Yeah, we just chit-chat. We call often. Oh, really? I didn't know that you and PL were like buddies like that. That's great. I think that's awesome. Little girl talk. It's awesome. I am too. You are too what? Are you chit-chatting with PL? Do you guys get on, do a little chit-chat? Is that what you're saying? Toxic and Pachinko? Oh, well, welcome. We welcome you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What's the other news? Well, I too am liberal as fuck. Dogs are coming. I got plenty of clients coming. So that's good. It's better than not having any. Yeah, that's news, right? Not from around these parts, though. I never get clients from around here. Sometimes from the city. Been wanting to join for a while, and I finally got paid. That's awesome. What do you do? What's your job that you got paid? Do you mind me asking? Sam's a douche. I saw him earlier. I gave him a piece of pizza crust. It's not necessarily good for him, but he liked it. He's Sam. He's a douche. How much would a sample of Bigfoot meat be worth? More than you can afford. If you have to ask. Art commissions mainly I get paid to draw. Oh, really? No shit. Wow. You're an illustrator, or you just make illustration, or like you do portraits, or what do you mean? You got a gallery that handles your stuff, or what? My stuff doesn't really sell like that. I wish it did. No, I don't know. I'm happy with what I got. But, and the other news, what is the other news? Well, I did get my driver's license renewed. I know everybody's fascinated by that. Digital art, tech, traditional can be anything. Really, I have more examples on my Instagram. Are you, do you follow me on Instagram? I'll go look. I got my duck down here. I like to do a technical drawing on my duck. Like a real... No, I wouldn't. I love my duck. She's so awesome. I bet your license picture is... It's from, I don't know, 13 years ago or something. They're using the same one. It's real weird. Like, they're just doing it online. I got to go get my vision tested somewhere within a year. What's your Instagram? It is Peter Caine Dog Training 1. And then I'll find yours. What's hot? Did I got a I'm drinking water. It's the elixir of life. Does your license picture have gray hair? No, it doesn't. They're all hard to take care of. They all require shit. Peter, you have 4 Instas? No, I have 1. Peter Caine Dog Training 1. There's imposters. People imposter me all the time. With or without lemon? Water? The elixir of life? Without. I got no lemon in there. I gotta go to, shout out to Lydia. Hey, Lydia. What's up, girl? How you doing? How's that? We gotta go to Wegmans tomorrow and get chicken. I gotta get something else while I'm there. What's up, Rich Long? I don't know what I gotta get, but I gotta get something. Chicken for the dogs. I followed you on Instagram. Did you? I'll look for you. How's Remy and Solarton? Chaga and Remy, Solarton's downstairs. Remy's in the hallway with Chaga, an optimist. I almost let Remy in. Joshua Tree. I've been there. I've been to Joshua Tree. I was out there with this broad, and I was back in my drinking days, and she was bumming me out. And so I kind of walked into the desert and drank some beer, and it pissed her off because she thought that I broke my leg. And I just kind of like, I'm gonna go for a little walk. You guys don't want to walk in the desert? And they were like, her and her friend, no, there's snakes out there. And I'm like, come on, man, let's go look around. You'll get lost. And I'm like, how could we get lost? It's a desert. It's a desert. You can see the mountain there. You can see the... How are you gonna get lost? So I just went out there for about 45 minutes. I sat down and drank a 6-pack of beer. She didn't like it. She didn't appreciate it. What's the big deal? It's not a big deal. They wanted to go to Joshua Tree. This is true, and drive through it, and never get out of the car. What? Okay, yeah, we saw it like that. Like, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Seriously. Oh, what's up, Aiden? What's up, Leo Wynn? Why would she think you were broke your leg if you took a walk to have a beer? Well, they couldn't see me because I did walk pretty far, and then I sat down so that they really couldn't see me. So they thought that something had happened, and when I got back to the car, she was rather peeved. But I didn't want to go to Joshua Tree without getting out of the car. So I said, stop, I got to take a piss. And then when I did, hey, listen, let's go over. And then they wouldn't go. I'm like, look, I'm walking out here. I'll be back in just a little bit. I want to look at the plants and stuff. This is totally different. You can't, what's up, Nixie? You cannot, we were in a car. It was like I was watching TV going through the desert, you know? I was watching a TV show about the desert. You know, oh, look at that. I can't touch the cactus. Explain the poster behind me. What, that one? That's something I made. It was Hillary. I don't know. It was made a while ago. She was ridiculous, you know. She really was. This was a long time ago. So I was drinking. It was a while ago, man. I love touching cacti. Yeah, I just wanted to like check the shit out. Like, I've never heard of that. Like, let's go look at wildlife, but we're gonna do it from the comfort of our air-conditioned car. That's what they wanted to do. My God, I don't know. You know, that's not my idea of fun. I'm gonna get out of the car and go walk around. That's what I'd like to do right now, except the ticks are just like crazy. Like, man, I wouldn't take the dogs in the woods right now. I got stuff on them though. I do. I could. You know, make sure you have stuff on your dogs if you're in the. Doesn't matter where you are. There's always something that could be Barbarossa, all kinds of stuff. But up here, there's Lyme's disease real bad. Originated in Lyme, Connecticut. I love prickly pear. I have prickly pear out there. I have Optima. I grow it. Who's that? Not Barbarella, Barbarossa. Some kind of tick-borne illness. I don't have a favorite, man. What is this obsession with what is my favorite? I have a favorite something, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Okay? It's a secret. I don't want to talk about it. Peter, what's where I live? That's where I live. Oh, really? You live there? Yeah, that's a great place to get Lyme. I got it 6 months after moving here. Yeah, it sucks, right? It's terrible. It'll screw you up. Screw up your dog, but it'll screw up a human worse. Some dogs just have it. It doesn't really affect them. Some dogs, you'll see them start to, like they'll limp, like they'll have their leg up and they'll be like, lose their appetite, you know. Is that what it is? You need possums in your yard. There's probably possums all over here. Love Kaki's quacks in the background. Yeah, she's going back and forth. Aren't you, Kak? I cleaned up here today. Kaki, you got plans for your birthday, PL? Do you? She does. She's gonna go kick someone. Hey, Needs. I bet that room smells pretty good. It does now. It didn't smell too bad earlier. I mean, just don't use newspaper with the dog. This is terrible. Because the water, and they just spill water. You know, like, have you ever been down south around like paper mills? Like, if you're driving by a paper mill, it has this really distinct odor. It's like rotting paper or something. Really smells. That's sort of how wet newspaper starts to get, like fermented wood or something. It's gross. I'd love to kick someone I don't like on my birthday. No, she likes to kick people she likes. Hey Peter, can you please impregnate my wife? No, I don't really want to. No. I gotta go deal with Mango. Can you guys hang on? Hang on. I gotta go deal with Banj. You're gonna impregnate your wife? Are you gonna watch? You're gonna watch, aren't you? It's sick. What's the matter with people? It's sick. What are you gonna be doing while you're watching me impregnate your wife? I know what you're gonna be doing. That's really sick. No, Mango's old and I gotta deal with him right now. Hang on. Sick. Sick. What do I get out of it? Is your wife hideous? I'm not doing it. Yeah, he's gonna be yanking it. I don't do that, dude. No. I'll watch you through a peephole and eat my ice cream. You're sick. You are Uncle Egg? You're so sick. What kind of ice cream? Vanilla or chocolate? Because chocolate, I'm thinking you're gonna want something else. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not spanking. I'm not into the spanking thing. I think that's weird. What kind of ice cream? Strawberry? Glory hole. Chocolate is pretty good. Probably pistachio. He's a freak, all right. He is. He is. It's like looking. Just, you know, there's like a hole in the wall and you can just see Egg's eyeball. Just looking and hearing. I'm actually 7. We'll get rid of you. Hi from Miracle Beach, British Columbia. Yeah, you say you're 7 years old, we get rid of you. We don't have children on this channel. Mango got put on hold. Yeah, he's not making any noise. I gave you funding for a private school. For a private school? What kind of private school? Like I could start my own dog training school? If I do your what? Impregnate you? You want to raise my child? Is that what it's about? Or is it just about me doing your wife? Like, is that what it's about? My private school? Like, what do you mean? Like, you're gonna stick me with the kid and then pay for the private school for the kid? School in my yeah, more like. But you're gonna pay for the kid's tuition. I'm gonna get screwed. I know what's going on. It's both you are so nice. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, you're gonna pay me for a private school. Pay what? How's the wife look? She's pretty hot. I'm not doing it anyway. I'm sick. How much money are we talking? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Gross. When you're looking. I'm shy. How much would you have to pay? Oh, there's no amount. It can't be bought. I promise. Can you buy me an edible keyboard then? Edible keyboard? Me? How can I buy? Peter needs 160 angle of wife first. No, he doesn't even have a wife. His wife is Rosie Palm. Rosie Palma and her 5 sisters. That's my guess. I don't know. I've never heard of an edible keyboard. I think he's making shit up. Love your posters in the back. What? This one or they're for sale? If you love them that much. I would major in Bigfootology at the University of Peter Caine. Oh, you mean like if I did this guy's wife and then he paid to have the university built? It might be worth it. I would be the head professor or something. I'd be in charge of the cryptozoology department. I would. I'd be the dean of students, I guess. Coach. I'd be coachers. Can your next video be about doing a wicked skateboard trick? Oh, because you know I used to hang around with Tony Hawk. I don't do that anymore. I gave that up. I'm off the circuit. I don't do that anymore. I'm not breaking the fiber flex out. There's no way. There's no way. My days of that are over. Getting in the half pipe and everything. I'm not doing that. Lots of bitches. I don't know if that's true. What else happened today? Besides getting more work. Prefers Pete, do you think Bigfoot is actually... No, I don't. No. Khaki. Oh, you could go to sleep, baby. Nixie, would you trust those two together? Yeah, occasionally I have a little Sasquatch meat. It's pretty good. You get used to it, you get accustomed to it, but you can't have too much. You know, it's not for the timid. It tastes like burnt plastic, sort of. But man, what a rush. It's incredible. No, you can't buy any. It's all for me. It's a limited, it's a finite amount. It is. That meat must be expired by now. Well, it's dried out, but, you know, it's pretty desiccated. It was in a freezer for so long, but it's edible. It is. It's edible, I guess, if you consider it edible. Can we set up a boxing match? I'll throw the fight. No, I wouldn't want to be involved in anything like that. You want me to, like, you want to just touch me, I can tell. First you're talking about me doing your wife, and now you're talking about a boxing match. You want to just, like, get in close, and I'm afraid you're going to start, like, trying to kiss me and stuff. Sorry, dude. You're not my cup of tea. I don't know what to tell you. Who would make a human creator? Who doesn't want to touch you? Well, there's several people. Uncle Egg is sick. It's a sick Uncle Egg. Edibles made out of Bigfoot jerky. That's why it's got to be a teacup, though. I want you to absolutely hate me and humiliate me. See, now we're getting to the what he's looking for. I know you're totally sick. You are. You're into degradation, and I'm not. Like you'll be happy if I start calling you. You know, you're sick. You're going, yeah, I am. It's really, wow. How'd you end up like that, Uncle Egg? Uncle Egg is a total freak. Total. Takes all kinds, you know. It does. It's scary. Saw you on Fox News the other night. Really? Oh, they replayed that? No shit. Uncle Egg is a masochist. Yes, that is correct. Uncle Egg is down bad. I don't know what that means. Uncle Egg is sick. Got a rich fantasy life and would probably buy my socks if I offered them. Well, I'm not. I'm not offering my socks. The rumor about me being the male Belle Delphine, old Belle Delphine, is not true. I do not do cosplay and dress up like an elf boy. I've never done that. I'm just telling you, it's never happened. And I won't, unless it was the right amount of money. Did you ever think the segment on Fox News would be in your bio? No, I didn't. But they were asking about dogs. So it's real easy to just be like non-political. So, I mean, I was a Republican for years. You know, it wasn't that, you know, but I listen to the news and stuff. It's garbage, man. I don't know what's up with it. What happened to the Republican Party? I don't know. Rudy's in trouble, though. So is Bill Barr. Bill Barr's in real big trouble. Why is Needs not a mod? I don't know. Why is Needs not a mod? That's a good question. Where is she? Oh. There you go. No, you know, be careful who you're getting rid of. Make sure that they're doing something that's really horrible. You know. So we're getting rid of too many people. So somebody got banned that probably shouldn't have. They contacted me. They don't know who banned them though. She's a mod. I ate so much today. I ate like a pig. I've been eating like a pig in a while. And I also slept into like 9:30. I ate like a pig. It's pretty raw, Uncle Egg. Well, I was saying, like, I got a community guidelines strike today. It was no big deal. I was live streaming, and in the background, Neil Young, after the Gold Rush, was playing. And so later, when I stopped live streaming, it said that there was a community guidelines strike. I just couldn't monetize it. I just took it off. It was a really long live stream, too. I think it was live streaming for like, I don't know, 200 hours or something. I don't know. 200 minutes. Peter, hang on. I called you a tool? Maybe Peter, you called me a tool in the comment section one time. What does that mean? It doesn't matter. I'll hurt them for you, Peter. Don't hurt anybody. We don't want you to hurt anybody. Well, it is. It's Cinco de Mayo today. Wow. Your library has expanded. No, not really. No. Oh, you mean just the view? I want you to hurt Uncle Egg. If you keep saying stuff like that, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. You're gonna have to behave. Okay? We don't want your degradation here. Dragon Tail just got rid of you. I don't want to hurt him. You know. Why? So I'm a bit rabid. We lost a mod, gained a mod today. Yeah, that was a drag. I don't know what his deal was, man. He was acting weird, man. He was, like, not sort of like using his head. Definitely said the wrong shit. Yeah. Well, you're into kicking, you know. Totally. I feel like I need a little caffeine. I'm gonna go downstairs and deal with Mango and grab a little caffeine. Little, 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 just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll be right back. Stay here, Khaki. I'll be right back. I love my big bathtub, man. My dog is deaf, so all his commands are now. No, that's not true, man. You have to. No. You don't know what you're doing. Why do you get a dog? Huh. I don't know what that means. I'm tired. No, I haven't. Who did we lose? David. David was misbehaving for a few days, really. I thought. I wasn't watching totally what was going on. I didn't know that he called Nessa that. That was awful. But I mean, he kept talking about his addiction problems using the wrong words. And today, man, he was using Adolf Hitler's name and stuff, writing that in there. It's just like, man, the algorithm doesn't want to see that. Get out of here. What the fuck, man? He was not behaving. I don't know what his deal was. But what he said to Nessa was like, that was it. That there's no way. There's no way. Nobody's calling me names or anybody, my animals' names or anybody that I care for names or anybody that's in the chat, friends. I'm not gonna have that. That's just nobody's doing that. Or even a stranger. Like you can't. I remember talking about addiction, which would have been fine, but I mean, it was every night he talked about it and was using the H word. I don't want that written in my thing. Like, it's not really inappropriate, I don't know. It sucks. I'll be right back. Okay. Be right back. Hi, Rab. Remy, you want to go in there? Here. Make a nest on that. Alright? I'm excited about this poodle coming. I saw a poodle doing field trials years ago. Badass. Stop on a dime. Great retrieving dogs. I think it's considered a non-sporting breed nowadays. No, they're sporty. Mm-hmm. I think standard. That's the way it sounds. I haven't seen a picture. I don't care if it could be a mini. It could be a toy poodle. I don't care. But frisbee and retrieving is what the owner's interested in. I'd be an owner with a Yorkie. They could be contacting me about that. Look at all the flirting going on. It's a pickup joint. Look at you all. It's unbelievable. Standards are very different though than, I don't know about that. I guess, I don't know. They're all dogs, they're all the same. That one, I like it. It's only 72 though. I wish it was higher. But it's good. It has espresso bean in it. So it does wake you up. Gives me a little bit, you know, not much. What kind of birds in the background? Well, this one. And then khakis over there. Ram, put your wing down, baby. I have a ostrich and a, this is a pigeon. Yeah, she's a little pigeon potato. She is. How do you overcome a broken heart? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. No, Raven? Sam's in the other room. It'd be too much with him in here. These Remy's, you know, stable. And you work with large guarding breeds? Sure. I think it's Jimmy Carter. I love Remy too. She's awesome. Remy is a beautiful bird. I'm gonna go to Instagram real quick. So would you say training a pigeon is easier than a raven? Look, there's no easy animal to train. They're all different. They all require different, you know, considerations. There's no easier dog to train. There's just different dogs. Same thing's true with a bird. Nice pee, Khaki. Did you have to fill in? Oh, Leo, you could be a mod. No. No. No, you could be a mod. Should have come through. God, I hope I did that right. Let's see. Say something, Leo. Let's try this again. No, you're a moderator. Say something, Leo. Let's see if he's got his blue wrench. You're a mod. I checked. Oh, I needs more. Look at fucking Conrad. Okay. Here, Lewis. You're a mod now. You guys don't just nix people unless they're really being dicks. Try timing them out and see if they quit. Because I'm losing too many subs, okay? But if it's a total idiot, just get rid of them. You know, everybody's like real, you know. Yes, I read every one of them in one night. I'm a speed reader. Let's see. There's Barbara Davis. There's Barbie. I don't. That might be under soil. Used soil. Oh, and this balanced dog training. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll follow and follow. Now I'm gonna look at used soil. Okay, used soil is an artist. I'm his. Him is. Oh, these are nice. Why should I? I didn't do anything wrong. Huh. They're real colorful. Those are nice. Wow. Huh. All right, use soil. Those are pretty nice. My favorite show was the news, but I haven't been watching the news lately. Those splashy sounds are making me thirsty. Any beginner advice on training a pigeon? You know. I like Use Soil's work. I do. Use Soil is using a different name on. I think it. I don't know where he or she went. It's not responding. I don't know if I'm following the right person. 13-year-old black lab, that's old. I had one that made it to 17. Ike did not. Ike made it to about 13. Oh, haven't finished the... that's you, right? You soil? Yeah, that's right. You're you soil. Pan. I don't know what that means. He, she, just an anxious yellow cat. I draw comics. DMs openish. Commission open. I sort of know what that meant. I think. People aren't like, nowadays, they're not as label conscious as we were in like the 70s or 80s. Like, it's just like, nah, I'm whatever, you know, like, okay, that sounds good. You know, why, sort of makes sense. You're human. We're all human. We are, we're just all the same. Now I'm gonna go look at, oh, I love the hunting videos with Ike and Mango. Was this a theme song? Yeah. The Beastmaster, those kind of things. God, Mango was amazing. He'd walk into the swamp with me. Oh my God, that little dog. I got him from like this girl I was living with for a while that was just terrible with him. She thought living with me would be terrible. It was a joke, like, you know, just spoiled him and stuff, and you know. Then Beaver Dams with Peter when I got put down. That's right, you were, weren't you? Yeah, that sucked. That did. That sucked. That was rough. Man, that dog. God, I love that lab. He was so awesome. He was just this idiot. He was just this big, black, dumb dog. I miss him. I wish he was here right now. I do. I got Remy right here and Khaki down there, but man, that dog, he was really something. Changed my life. Saved my life twice. He was a great looking dog. He really was. That hurt. That was painful. It was painful when he left. It was a real bad day. But we all have bad days on this planet. I'm looking, trying to find. No, here we go. I'm following. There we go. Balanced no food training. Here's a cute dog. There's a cute lab puppy. That's an adorable dog. Look at the face on that knucklehead. And there's a pit bull I see. I have a feeling I don't know, maybe the puppy isn't yours. That looks like Billy the Hedgehog there. That does, that looks like Billy the Hedgehog. That, oh, that's your service dog. I love my service dog. It's a great looking dog. I love a lab. Labs are so awesome. They are. Like, could you ask for like a better idiot? They're just big dumb idiots. You know, not necessarily an easy dogs to train, because a lot of them are so high drive and just dominant. But man, once you get them there after a couple years or something, God, man, they are really, really awesome. I love them. They really are awesome. What's up, Mitch? The hardest part. Dumber than an Irish setter? Oh my god, yes. Are you kidding me? Well, Irish setters are pretty stupid too. All the hunting breeds are sort of like that. Like just, heard anything? Miko. Heard anything? Micah? Is that what you're saying? Heard anything about Micah? The Cocker Spaniel? Micah the Cocker Spaniel, that's another dumb dog. He's awesome. He stayed with me he did several board and trains. I love the crap out of that guy. It was like my baby. Like I raised him for a year or something. Oh, Miko, the Shiba. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of hunting dogs. Not recently. His dad called me to see if I could like come down there and get him, and he could like stay with me. Like when he went out of town, I said, I'm not driving down there. It's the middle of a pandemic. I'm not doing that. You know, there's no way. I'm not doing that. The days of me driving around to board a dog are just like, I'm just not into it. If he would offer to have it come up here, like I've had that happen a couple of times. Somebody will send a dog up that I've trained, like, through pet taxi, but that costs about $800 from the city. I'm not driving that. It's not worth it. Even they wanted to pay me an extra $1,000. I don't want to drive down to the city. I made that trip so many times. I don't know. God, I love that dog. Look at your feathers coming in. Yeah, you look great. It's a very friendly animal. She just chills. You just like to hang out, don't you? Yeah, she'll talk to me too. Won't you, Khaki? She's down there by my shoes. If I had a dachshund, I'd do that sport where you dig a trenches, and then you put plywood over it, so it's like tunnels. And you could go hide the rabbit in a cage, and then they have to go find the rabbit. I do that sport. But I don't really want a dachshund. Too many back issues and shit. Possibility of back issues. How is the duck around the pigeon? Duck sort of, wants to, bully the pigeon off or something. Right, Remy? And Remy's queen. I don't think the duck is going to hurt the pigeon, but it seems like the duck is sort of like territorial of me. But it's two different like birds, so Remy goes up top, and the duck's never going to fly to my shoulder. That species of duck doesn't really fly like that. They're part runner duck, so they sort of stay on the ground. She's looking at me right now, right, Remy? Whatever. It's my new catchphrase. It was my mother's too. Got passed down to me. My mom said it, and now I'm using it. Whatever. That's all I can think of to say is like, whatever. Makes no sense. Some stuff just doesn't make sense. In life, it just doesn't make sense. Like, all you can say is like, whatever. I might have to get a car. I don't know if I can drive this Honda. And I got money coming in. I might have to get like a Sprinter or something that would be good for camping. You know, that I could like put all the animals in. That might be better than a boat, really. Like, if I spent 5 grand on a boat, I wouldn't buy like an expensive boat, right? But like, if I just put that extra 5 grand in something like a Sprinter with kennels in it, that would be awesome. You know what would really be awesome is a Sprinter with a generator and an air conditioner, so that could flip on if it was summertime and I wanted to go into, you know, Walmart or something. I could lock it up, have some kind of how could you do it? I was thinking you can't really use a blink camera. I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. Oh, I know how you do it. So say I wanted to go into Walmart. I want to make sure everybody's okay. I use the line that I haven't used in years that's like disconnected, and then I get a phone for that, and then I just FaceTime myself, and then I could keep an eye on everybody in the Sprinter while I ran in there. I wouldn't go in very long. But I mean, if it was hot, you can't let any mistakes happen. Going into Watkins Supply the other day, like with the puppy, but I could see the puppy from the window. You know, it was fine, and it was overcast. But you know, there's a point. It gets hot. When you're traveling, some of these states get real hot. Um, Getting an old Ford Transit. No way. Those things are too small, and they're too small. And man, that's like a that's not a big enough room, man. That's not big enough, man. I got dogs. You know, Transit is like a little 4-cylinder engine. Give me a break. I need at least a 6, definitely. I wouldn't waste my time with one of those, to be perfectly honest. If I was gonna get something, it would have to be like a sort of decent size. It could be a large cargo van. That would work too. It'd be fine. A Suburban? No, that's not gonna work, man. I gotta stack crates, man. I gotta be able to. I don't know, but you know, I'm gonna have to do something. Looks like I'll have the money to do it, so I guess I'll do it. And you know, whatever. That seems better than getting a boat. Like, get something I can drive that could have stackable crates in it, and then I could, you know, take all the animals places with me. All you got to do is have like one bed in there, a bed, and a bed that you know, enough room that I can lay down. That's it. The duck would have to go. You know, everybody would go. I'm not gonna leave anybody. But a Honda Element for sure. My animals wouldn't fit in an Element. Purdy's feet are red. She stands with. It's PL. Do you think that Remy's the most beautiful pigeon you've ever seen? Answer that question. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. The most beautiful bird ever. Right? Say it. Say Remy is the most beautiful bird I've ever seen. No, it's Remy is the most beautiful bird I've ever seen. Say it. You know you want to. She can't say it, Remy, because there's pigeons around there and they'll get jealous. She's awesome. That's my baby. She is. She's great. She said you're the most beautiful bird she's ever seen. It's true. Look at this bird. I love Remy. Look at her. Right, Rem? Since when are you and Remy in love? What do you mean? For a long time, I love this bird. She loves me. She thinks I'm her mate. This is one of the sweetest animals ever. She had my son. She's the only female that would have my baby. How could I not love her? That's right. She's the only female that would have my child. Right, Remy? She did that for me. That was the nicest thing any female's ever done. Human females just abort them. You know, I'm not having your baby, Peter. Okay, that's cool. Do you need any money to help out? No, I'll take care of it and everything. All right, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Not Remy. Right, Rem? Remy. Love the crap out of this bird. Look at her. People don't get birds. That's a sad story? What? What's a sad story? It's not. Remy, me and Remy had a kid, Solarton. I held the egg. It's more. That's my kid. I helped hatch it. It's my kid. I held the egg and kept it warm. It's a great story. It's a story with a great ending. It's just, you know, the human aspect of it, the women that abort my, you know, the devil baby. You know, that's sort of a bummer, a part of the story. You know. No, I'm not having your baby, Peter. You have the demon seed. It's probably going to be an alien. I'm going tomorrow. No, come on, don't. You can't stop me. Right, Remy? No, it really wasn't sad. You know why? It's because if I would have had a kid back in the day, I was a mess. I was a mess. I was a drunk. I would have made all the art that I've made. It wasn't. It was clear decision making from clear-headed women that didn't want my seed in them. You know, they were smart. I thank them now. I don't know. Remy's what, 7 or something, 8. Kids suck the life out of you. Yeah, see, I didn't need it. I have a kid, and my kid doesn't suck the life out of me, and my kid can fly. Can your kid fly? My kid, I don't have to pay for college. My kid likes to wrestle with me all the time, hand wrestle. Eats a lot of seed, but it is my kid because I did help hatch the egg. It is my kid. What literature am I into? Oh, I don't know. Nothing really. Right, Remy? Good night, Togs. She smells like soap. She does. He can't stand his kids. I bet his kids hate him too. It's like a common, you know. I can't imagine like having like an adult child, and then still have to like they're not like a, I don't know. It always seems like you're always gonna be like helping them out or something. Like I know. Not my family. There were times when I needed help, and my family didn't help me out at all. Like, nothing. But I would imagine, like, I got the impression that my brothers were helped out. My little brother for sure. But I wasn't. After I joined the military, that was it. You're on your own. I was in art school, my dad wasn't going to help me. I got robbed in my cab, and I needed rent money. I asked my dad to help, and he said, well, we'll talk about it. Oh, okay. And then he told me that I should get a handgun so I don't get robbed. That my parents helped me out with nothing. Nothing. I have them in cigar boxes, Ziploc bags. What, crawdads? Yep, it will continue that pattern. Remy eats like a bird. Remy does eat like a bird. Don't you, Rem? You're Remy, aren't you, Remy? Are you the best? You are. Does Chicken Yummy, do we have to remove this person? I think I'm just gonna go like this. She does know she's the best. You're awesome, Remy. I love Rem. Keki found water, that's right. You wanna hug Rem? My dad didn't really know. Did you ever do any psychedelics? Me? Are you crazy? What? I wouldn't do that. You're nuts. You're nuts if you're doing that stuff. No, I never did. Do I look like I would do shit like that? Do I? No. It's wrong. That's wrong. No. No. Right, Remy? Hey, midget duck. What are you doing? What are you nibbling on? Go eat your food. What do you got? Garbage there? Hang on. Hey, midget duck. What is that? Go eat your food, stupid. It's garbage, man. Eat your food. Hell yes, Leo. Leo would never do shrooms. He's a ex-law enforcement. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he would. I don't know. He's ex-law enforcement. I doubt he would. Leo, you ever smoke weed? Yeah, you've smoked weed. Sure, right? You've tried weed before. Right? Do you ever smoke weed, Leo? Or do shrooms? Leo has the hookup. Trying to see. Leo, PL, sign me up. To do mushrooms? I bet he would. Leo's pretty normal. Be like, fuck it. 57, I'll do him. You know, like, whatever. All the confiscated drug needs to have been. I've been too good for a long time. Oh, see, he's like, whatever. Yeah, it's like, I'm 58, I'll do him. Time to party, time to party. Leo's in for the shrooms. Or smoking the weed. He's probably not going to microdose either. You adore who? Naked body art? We're not doing that. That's sick. It's sick. I'm too young to get high here. Don't. Stay away from it. Be like me. Be all straight edge. Totally straight edge. Don't do it. Oh, you adore me? Really? Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's great to hear. Glad somebody adores me. It's really nice to hear. I'm just so used to, like, hearing, I'm gonna abort it, Peter. Oh, naked body art and dancing. Are we talking about a party here still? Never smoked or drank. Remy. Party in Beaver Dams, you mean? I had to put up some tents or something. Come on, Ram. No, these aren't new glasses. Come on. I gotta go pee out the window. I'll be right back. I don't have a bathroom on this floor. So, I don't want to walk downstairs. Oh, actually I do. I have to walk downstairs. I gotta go do something. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, tell us some police stories, Leo. Hang on, I'll be right back, girls. Optimus, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna turn on the heat, okay? I know you're a duck and everything, and you're doing great, but I'm a human and I'm a pussy. Oh, I think I'm gonna light one of my Yankee candles. Hang on. Man, these Yankee candles. What a candle company. Oh my God. What did I miss out on? We're still talking about having a party here. We could do it. We could do it as long as the pandemic is like under control. I heard. Did you wash your hands? No, I did not. No, I did not. Candles around birds. Yeah, Yankee candles though. Don't worry about it. They're bird proof. We could have the party, but like the pandemic has to sort of be like under control. And it's just not yet. It could be. How did we get an invite to the party? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Needs more? What do you mean? Like, you think you're not going to be invited? You'd be invited. It's the question, would anybody show up? It's more the question. Leo's close. He'd show up. He's not too far away. I don't know about the rest of you all. You know, I'd probably be upstate and see you. Probably not June or July. I'd probably be later than that. Maybe September. You can't really. I would fly you from I don't know. You know, people talk a lot of bullshit on the internet. Is what it is. It's the truth. So you never know. I never know what to believe. It's the truth. I'm sorry, Pete. I need to go have a great. Okay. See ya, Captive Auto. So what's this about? Oh, it's not really about anything. Leo will pick me up from the airport. How are you gonna come here with all your animals? How would you do that? Oh, I bet he would pick you up at the airport, give you a ride. I bet you're right. Sure, it'd be a long. See, he's a gentleman. It'd be a long drive up here too. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, how would? Come on, man. How would you come from the UK? Leave your. Who would watch your birds? Who'd take care of your menagerie of birds? I would absolutely show up if invited. But you join the channel. You would be invited. I have an animal sitter. Oh, do you? Do you have somebody that you trust? Just a 4-hour ride for me. Oh, come on, it's longer than that. Well, I guess it's not. Yeah, if you don't go through the city. See, sometimes I would leave the city. This is the truth, Brooklyn, and it'd be 7.5 hours getting up here. I was like, what am I doing? You know, stuck in traffic for like 3 hours. Oh my God, so horrible. Woozy understands. He's from the city. My father will pet sit. Oh, is your father good with birds? Mr. Pigeon? I don't trust anyone. That's me. I have trouble. I have to hire someone. There was somebody here that I trusted, but she's gone, so that's not a, you know, it's not no one. There's nobody that I trust. I'll buy dinner then. Oh, I bet you will. Hey, Leo, let's stop and have dinner at this motel. It's a Holiday Inn. I bet they have a good restaurant in there. Okay, let's do that. Right, PL? There's 2 people I will trust. There was one. There's a dog trainer too, sort of. We can write that off too. Yes, we can write that off as a business expense. Right. It's a business meeting. Hey, Leo, let's stop at this Holiday Inn and have a business meeting. Okay, I'm pulling over real quick. Dude. Who's that? Who's Anna Gurr? I don't know who that is. I don't know. What's marriage have to do with trusting somebody with your animal? That has nothing to do with it. That has zero to do with it. Seriously, that has zero to do with it. It's more or less competency with animals, and enough concern that nothing happens. That's what it is. It isn't about anything that's like related to like marriage. That, you know, marriages fall apart for things that have nothing to do with animal husbandry. That's the truth. Family members, I don't have any family member that I could even think of that could even remotely do it. Maybe one, actually, maybe one, maybe my nephew, Ben. He likes birds. He worked at the, at like a bird, like, place in the city. I think he understands birds, but they're really, you know, it's difficult when you have like multiple species, because you have to like, you can't just like open the window up, even though that they're not going anywhere. That's not the point. Stuff happens. You can't let anything happen. You have to like be, you know, you have to be thinking about like stuff so stuff doesn't happen. That sort of like takes training. You can't just be like, cool to see you live. I've always got a laugh from your wisdom and your videos. Cool birds, funny talk. I appreciate that, MT. I do. I really appreciate that. But it's like you really like. It's about a lot of things. It isn't even related to like trust in a marriage. It has nothing to do with that. It's a you know, you could give a IQ test to a lot of people and somebody might score not that high and somebody might score real high. If they had an IQ test that had to do with animals and animal behavior, that person that scores real high might score really low on a IQ test about animals. It's a lot to know. You can't just let, it's real difficult. It is. It's a real hassle. When I went to do Tasho, I paid this dog trainer I knew, Rex, for like 36 hours. I gave him like, I don't know, $850 or something, just to come and go and get the dogs out. I just didn't want anything to happen. Like nothing. Just do me a favor. And I considered doing him doing me a favor. If I would have had $5,000, I would have given him $5,000. Just don't let anything fucking happen. That's what I said. I said, don't let anything happen. No problems. 36 hours. I was running home. I was absolutely running home. I can't imagine having a child, man. I'd be like, put on the hockey gear so you don't get hurt. PL knows. Like with a bird too, you can't just like, somebody has to know birds to like allow them to watch the birds, because birds sort of hide their sickness. So you gotta like keep an eye on them. The duck, you know, her nostrils were getting sort of wet, and I'm like, upper respiratory. If somebody else would have been watching her, not done, I put her on antibiotics and turned up the heat real hot. You know, if somebody else would have been watching her, she might have dropped. Now she's getting to the point where she's not going to drop. There's no way. She's getting older. Right? Yes. birds are, you know, you gotta know birds. It's got to be a person that understands birds because human beings look at birds and they look so weird to them they can't relate. Like I had somebody recently ask me like, are they cold blooded? And I was like, this is a person that's smart. I'm like, no, no, they're warm blooded. What are you talking about? Because they sort of look reptilian in a way. You know, they got the eyes on the side of their head. They got the scaly looking feet. It's a warm blooded animal. It's very smart. It's nothing like a reptile. You know, it's not. It's not. People can't. They look at birds and that they think like they think how can they be smart or something? They're real smart, smarter than a dog. They have a different brain than a mammal. It's smaller in volume. It's smaller, but it has a really high neural density. Totally different. They have a totally different brain than ours. They're extremely bright. Extremely. Right, Ram? I'd say that about that duck too. Khaki. Very social animal down there. All these flock animals, you know, hurt. All warm-blooded animals that hang out with other animals are like smart. There's like a socialness to them. It's we're a mess though. We're a mess. Human beings are a mess. They have it easier. They do. So Jay the other day needs. Who's Jay? Pretty's trick is to. Hi, Nixie. Needs, I haven't heard that name. CW. They're incredibly smart. It's amazing how much they do with that tiny brain. It is. High neural density. Oh, Jameson Shipley. He was around the other day. Blue Jay Man. I can't talk about Blue Jay Man. No, I haven't seen him at all. I don't know where he is. Might show up though. Might show up in one of the bigger cities, saving people with his thousands of blue jays flocking around him. Peck that guy's eyes out. He's robbing that bank. Get over here, blue jays, you fucking assholes. Did just like lift Blue Jay Man up. Blue Jay Man doesn't have to really fly. They just sort of like pick him up in like a swarming blue jay mass, screaming like a blue jay does. Oh my God, look, it's Blue Jay Man. He's coming to save the day. His birds are so obnoxious, though. Those things won't shut up. His birds steal everything they see. I love the Blue Jays. They're my favorite. They are. They really are. They're awesome. I'm gonna put in the sunflowers this year because they love them. They love them. They love those. They love peanuts. They do. Do you cut their feathers? What? Blue Jay Man? You're talking about my birds. My birds, she just flew off. She just flew off. Her wings aren't clipped. What are you talking about? It's like, my birds can fly, except this duck. It's a breed that really doesn't fly. How do you train birds not to poo all over the house? Why don't you not worry about it, kid? Scatologist? What is scatology? He's thinking about poo all the time. Really? That's what's on your mind? Poo? Unbelievable. It really is. It's so unbelievable. What do you think of magpies? I think they're a bird. I think they're a bird. I would own one. If somebody was selling magpies close by from like Australia or something, I'd buy one. I do have the money. I'd probably afford to get a baby raven, actually. I wonder, ooh, not a bad idea. I wanted to do that last year. Do I want another raven? He might have them. It's early spring. I'm getting a mini horse, man. I'm not getting a raven. I don't need a baby raven. I got a baby duck. It's more hassle. I got to do the floor up here, too. That's what I need to do. Not get a baby raven, which I was going to do last year, and then the pandemic happened. It's no shit. This time last year, I was contacting somebody about, you know, buying a baby African hybrid. Then the pandemic happened, and I was like, fuck. I bet I could get one from him. I want a baby horse. Peter, part of your personality is Raven. That's what your mother told me. It's true. Hang on. I have super hearing. I can hear like a blue jay. Peter, do you like gulls? Yeah, they're awesome. They are awesome. I love those things. Like, you're not supposed to feed birds, but I admit, like, I have thrown a potato cake out the window at a seagull. Seagulls over at Arby's because they're trained to be around there, and they just walk by your car begging for scraps. It's not healthy for them. It's not. I don't do it all the time, but I'm a sucker, and I have done that, and maybe given them some roast beef too. I'm sorry. I admit it. Only once, though, and only with a gull. No other birds. Gulls are like they're sort of stable, where like a raven's not really like that, or a crow's not really like that. The gulls get used to people. They'll just hang out like a robin. Like the American robin, North American robin, man, those things, like, they'll be in my yard, they'll be like 3-4 feet away. I'll be like, hey, what's up, Robin? What's going on? Thing looks at me, thing picks up a worm and eats it. You know, starts killing the worm, and then they get to know you. They're like really friendly. You know, they are. Robins are extremely stable, very stable birds. They're sort of like a pigeon in a weird way, except they eat meat. They eat worms and shit, where the pigeon, not so much. You know, the robins I really like too. Blue jays because of the assholes birds that live around here, because I always know what to expect. It's an asshole. And robins because they're like sort of friendly and will talk to you. You know. So it's like the pigeon of the meat-eating birds. I like them a lot. I love pelicans are cool. But those seagulls are just like, they're just so used to us and shit. Like, they're just like, those seagulls are always up there at Arby's, walking by the cars. You know, you get your food through the drive-thru, and then you pull over, and you know you're trying to eat because you want to drive off, and then all of a sudden the asshole seagulls come and start looking at you in the window. It's hard not to give them food. They're begging, and they're cool. They're beautiful. Those seagulls, man, that's a great looking bird. Pigeons too. Not over at Arby's by me. It's just seagulls. I never see pigeons around here. I know where some are down by a bridge, but one year I had a pigeon that was like nesting in my barn when it was sort of open. That's not happening. I think there's a starling or two in there this year. I saw a starling going in there earlier. But all I see at Arby's are those damn seagulls, and they're cool as shit, man. That is a beautiful bird. It really is. Beautiful bird. Remy, I'm not getting a seagull, don't worry. I hear some crap downstairs. What the fuck? God damn. I'll be right back. I swear to God. My life is a dog. Stay up here, Cack. Alright? I'll be right back. I gotta check on these assholes. Jesus Christ. This is my vacation because it's about to end. It's about to end. I got a dog that is going home that's doing pretty good. And then I got dogs coming in. So this is my vacation because it's all gonna end. My house is more organized than it's been in years, though. They did shut up. It is. It's more organized than it's been in years. Do I like starlings? Interesting you would say that. I do. I think they're beautiful, but they're terrible parents. I had a starling cam last year, and they're terrible parents. Absolutely terrible. And they're obnoxious. I like them because they're obnoxious, and they're in my barn. I tried to block them off this year, but I saw one of them figured out how to get in. So I'm like, well, he's in there, you know. So that you can rent a room that rocks you to sleep. Yeah, that's coming up, May 15th. They show up on May 15th on the dot. Peter, if you had a Sprinter van, I could use it to pick everybody up from the airport. There you go. No, you got to drive back with PL. Go by the Holiday Inn. Get a roast beef sandwich. Do you like obnoxious humans too? Yes, I do. You're okay. You are obnoxious, though. Jesus Christ. You are the equivalent of a fucking blue jay. You're the blue jay of human beings. Just really obnoxious. There's Seth PL's pretty obnoxious too. Who else is obnoxious? A lot of people that join the channel are like blue jays. I should make that a thing. Needs more obnoxious. Obnoxious. It's absolutely obnoxious. It's unbelievable. That is going to be a thing, like a blue jay level on the channel if you join. There's only one person doing frogman level, and they've been doing it for like 16 months. I'm not sure who it is. It's like something. It's like Rocket from whatever that movie is. Something Rocket, man. They've been doing it for 16 months. It's unbelievable. They're the only ones that have like still doing it. There were three or four people that were doing it for a while. That's $100 a month. I don't know who this person is. I never see them on the channel. They're still paying. Obviously a supporter of the arts. Seriously. I got them down there doing a locator, Hal. I gotta go deal with these idiots. Hang on, I'll be right back. Do they? They have a long lifespan? No shit. I didn't know that. Yeah, they could. They look so prehistoric. I'll be right back. Hang on, you guys stay. I gotta go yell at some dogs. A bunch of assholes. blew out my Yankee candle. That's fucking uncool. Did you do that? You blew out the Yankee candle? Let me relight it. God damn it. You guys. This one, Remy, this is potpourri flavor, it says. Scented. It's a potpourri scent. Khaki. Here, let me light it right here. Look at that baby burn. That is a beautiful looking flame, isn't it? Hey, move. I don't have anything hanging out of my nose, do I? I do have some news about my my health. I tried to press up in a chair today. I managed to get my legs up and almost going straight, and I sort of lost it. It was close. I was close. That is my criteria for fighting. I have to be able to do that again. If I can't do that, I'm not going to do it. My abdominal muscles are a little out of shape. That's what it was. That was the problem. It's not my arms, it's not my shoulders. It's the abdominal muscles are just a little out of shape. I'll do it. And I should probably get a better chair to do it. I should go shopping for a proper chair. I was doing it on something that was like a leather type with a foam cushion. It's just creaking while I'm doing it. Like, oh great, I'm gonna fall on my head. I can't remember what I used to use. That's my criteria. I'll be able to do it soon, I can tell. Another 2 weeks, I should be able to do it. And be able to, be in an up position for 10 seconds, something like that. That's my goal. That is my goal. It's fascinating, isn't it? My workout routine. It is working. I'll tell you what's working is the goddamn hernia operation. That screwed me up, man. I was half a human. I looked like Quasimodo at times. I was half the person I was. Quick scroll up. Pete, having a pigeon lady and I were looking at getting you a flamingo until we realized we couldn't find a breeder. Is that what you wanted me to see? Why would I keep a flamingo? I couldn't have a flamingo. That wouldn't be I'd take it though. I mean, if it showed up at my door, I'm just admitting it. I could live in my bathroom, take it out. I don't know, I could make the basement into like a tropical paradise for the flamingo. I'd go down there and hang out with it, I'd just start watching more TV, I guess. I got a flamingo, I gotta go down there and do so. You know what I could do is go down there and with the flamingo and just make art in the jungle. It's really hot and humid in there, down in the basement in the winter, because I heat it from the basement up. So I would accept it, the flamingo. You said I have to have some fish for it, or snails. I don't know what those fuckers eat. I don't think it's a vegetarian. Flamingos breed in salt deserts. Is that right? It's good to know. Yeah. Do they fly like 2,000 miles and shit into like, wherever, the desert? That's interesting. You have to feed them brine shrimp to keep their color. That's good to know. That is really good to know. Huh. I wonder if they need anything else. Just some brine shrimp, huh? What about raspberries? Maybe they'd like some raspberries. I don't know. Fish oil. They like some fish oil. I like their bill. It's pretty nice. Color's cool. They eat brine shrimp. That's all they eat? Really? No shit. I'd have to like buy them, dried out and then hydrate them for my flamingo. I'd give them like a bowl of them. So a bowl of brine shrimp. Maybe I could supplement, since it'd be living with me, it'd probably be living with me since it was young. Like, you could have brine shrimp, but I could also supplement like crickets. How would it know the difference? Probably wouldn't. It'd probably eat them. Learn to like them. I'd get a brine shrimp. Sure. Whatever else it needed, I don't know. I'd probably eat small fish. A great interaction with a mallard at the harbor today. Really? Ducks are... I live with one. Yeah, you. She looks up at me. Go, I live with one and she's looking up at me. Right, Khaki? She's looking up at me right now, right? Right? She's right at my feet. She just likes to hang out close, don't you, Khaki? Yeah, she's my friend. Right? You're a good friend? Yeah, I'm your friend too. We're good friends. Will you be nice to Remy? You think about it. That's not very nice. Oh, you just want to protect me? From who, Remy? Don't worry about it, baby. You're all right. I'm all right. I'll protect you. You're a very good dog. She's looking right at me. It's crazy. I'm talking to her, and you can just see she's there's something going on up there that does not go on with like dogs. There's like a consciousness, like more than like how some animals it's a consciousness of like body, like say a horse knows that it can't fit through a certain size door or something, or a cat can't fit through a certain area. Like that, like more than just an acknowledgement of their body. It's like there's something more with birds. Right, Khaki? Now Kaki's looking at Remy. Kak, you're good. You're a good dog, Khaki. Look at Khaki. What a freak. They look like they're smiling, these ducks. Look at you. Look at you. You're cool as shit. It's a great animal. Really great animal. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. You should be nice to Remy. You don't care. I'm her friend. Remy's not. Remy's not jealous. Remy doesn't get jealous. Do you, Rem? She doesn't give a shit. Right, Remy? That's right, Rem. I love Remy. Look at her. Well, thank you, MT. Gotta go. I'll see you, MT. Thanks, man. I don't think he was really sending a different message. What are y'all talking about? Very personal. Pumpkin can now close the fridge. Remy is homing pigeon. It's a feral pigeon. Right? She looks like a homer, right? I could never raise pigeons. I'm okay with people that do it, I guess, but I'd be flipped out, man. I would. I'd worry about Remy. Like, oh my God, what if a hawk gets her? That'd be horrible. Remy. It would. There's a lot of people that do that sport, though. You want a kayak? You can do that. Why don't you? Remy's been kayaking. Do I dig kingfishers? Well, why wouldn't I? What's not to like? They're cool. I dig Remy, though. She's got Homer on her for sure. Her mighty wing is pretty. I don't know what that means. You mean the drop wing thing? She's always had that. Haven't you, Ram? She's all, like, sort of pimp. She's badass with her wing. That drop wing. Pretty as a blue bar racer. Yeah, they do chase hawks away. They fuck with hawks. They really do. Look at all the colors and... Oh, Remy's beautiful. Pigeons are cool. The colors are great. It's like iridescent, aren't you, Remy? That orange eyeball. And that purple in there. And green. Is a pattern, hang on, is a pattern on the wing. Oh, I see. Oh, is that what it's called? Didn't know that. Huh. Thanks, PL. Do I like beans? Yeah, yeah, baked beans are delicious. Do I like beans? I've eaten so much today, that actually sounds pretty good. Time is at 10. I'll have to go eat some more before I go to sleep. Making up for lost time. Oh, opalescence. My Oreo is white, blue, gray, black, and PL, what are those real green-looking pigeons from Africa? Do you know what I'm talking about? Those are beautiful. They're like green like a parrot. Yes, beans are good. Cold beans. I know you like hot dogs. I do. There's one left in a package down there. I might have to go eat it. Sometimes I'll cut those up and put them in baked beans once every 3 years. Some brownie looks like a mixed up Oreo milkshake. Is that right? Right, Remy? Baked beans for everyone. You're really obsessed with beans, man. Cold beans, coleslaw, hot dogs, and cottage cheese. I think I have some cottage cheese down there. I think so. African green pigeon. I had to look it up. Oh, really? There's some cool looking pigeons, that's for sure. Oh, you're on your green about pink ones. I'll send you. Oh, I know that. I know those birds. There's breeders I could get one from. I don't need one. I have her. I don't really care. I have her. And I got Khaki and Sam the Raven. Chaga. Do I still have... His name is Sam. Where do you think he went? Why do you ask that question? Do I still have... What's the matter with you people? It's like, yeah, do you still have your dog? You know, like, what's the matter with you? Do you still have your dog? Do you say that? Where would Sam be? I don't know. In the last 2 months, we did a video. Where would he be? Why would you just like? That's the first thing out of your mouth. Is like, do you still have your you know? You still have the crow. You still have the raven. His name is Sam. How many times do you answer that question a day? Well, I don't really answer it because they're stupid. It's just like, what? Do you still have your raven? It's just weird. There's something wrong with these people. Like, yeah, he could be in Zarkon 9. He could be up there. That's right, needs more. You know what I had for a smoothie today? I had banana, and then I put dragon fruit in it, and then I put passion fruit in it. Then I used some wheat germ and some almond milk. It was like drinking, it was delicious. It's delicious. I'll tell you, that color of that dragon fruit, my God, it's beautiful. But passion fruit is my new favorite fruit. That stuff is so sour. I love it. Buy it in a bag. It's all cubed up and frozen. Yum. It's really tasty. That is one of the most sour fruits I've ever had. Oh, sounds banging. Needs more. Needs more. When are you going to quit your job that you've been at for fucking 15 years? You're just going to keep working there forever? Doing your veterinary science crap? What do you do? Like test samples? You do. That is what you told me. Laura, is that what you do? Don't you like do like blood test and fecal examine shit like that? Tropical Smoothie Cafe. What's yours Bigfoot experience? Getting a remmer? So it was like sandpaper. It was bleeding afterwards. I hate that job more each day. How many years have you been there? It must be boring as shit. How many fecal exams can you look at underneath a fucking microscope? Seriously. You know? Oh, look, another test tube full of blood. Yes, we analyze veterinary specimens. It sounds horrible. Oh, 3 years? Yeah, but 3 years of fucking hell. I bet that is so boring at a point. Like, you're not even working with animals. You're just working with, like, the fluids. That must be a bummer, but I guess we rotate departments, I bet, because it's so shitty. It's so shitty. Like, what? Give us an example of, like, departments you get to rotate to. Like, one tests blood, but is it specific stuff? What, or is it like one section does horses and one section does canines? Is it like that? One section does birds? The management is the hard part. The mismanagement is the hard part. Is that how it is? It's set up species by species, like, so that there's no mistakes, because each animal is going to be different. So, like, you wouldn't test specimens that are bird and dog in the same area because you might confuse the two or something. I don't know. She's not answering my question. It's rude. Urinalysis, hematology, chemistry, serology. I see. God, that must suck. No, there's tons of mistakes. Medicine is so... I know that. It is an exact science that has a lot of mistakes. When you're talking animals, you know, it's probably easier to have a mistake. Fuck. That must be so boring. Do you all compound medications there too? Or is it just testing? It's just testing. You told me that. It's not like a pharmacy too. They don't do that. It's like LabCorp or something. Right? God, I hate that. It'd be like working in an office. Laura, can you just wear regular clothes so that they care what you wear? Is there any sexual harassment in the workplace? Tell us that. Do other lab techs like grab your ass and shit? Has that ever happened? Or, no, they used to do pharmacology, but it wasn't profitable. It's about money. Regular clothes, then the lab coat. Ooh, sexy. Have you ever done it with a coworker at work? Tell the truth. Or thought about doing it with a coworker at work? I'll admit to it. I've done that before. Sure, lots of sexual harassment, but nobody, like, right, because you're so bored because your job is just sucks so bad. Everybody's saying shit to each other. Like, you're like, what is that? Is that a python in your pants? And then everybody just laughs and giggles. Hell no, it's all women. No shit. And so you're saying that there is sexual harassment. You women are like, really? It's all women. Wow. So pillow fights with your lab coats on? Stuff like that go on? That's the way I am imagining it right now. You all like strip down to your lab coats and have a pillow fight. That's sick, but I like it. It's all women? Really? That's sort of weird. Is that a predominantly female? You know, it is. It is. Most, yes. Well, the men are in management and women sleep with them for promotions. Awesome. Awesome. That's terrible. And you know for a fact that this is going on. Yes, it's like most healthcare. No shit. That sucks. Huh. So you didn't answer my question. Have you ever like done a coworker at work or no? What about upper management just for fun and not a promotion? No, I don't have a dirty mind. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking. She can tell us or not. Yeah, it's girls brag about it. No shit. Like, oh, I gave Steve a knobber. I got a raise. Like that. And then they giggle. No, I haven't. Good girl. Yeah, he got me in the pants, and I guess I'm getting a $12 raise now. I see. That's cool. That sounds like fun. They brag about it. Yeah, I went over to his house, and now I'm his girlfriend. Yeah, lots of knobbers. Really? They're blowing these dudes in management? Are you saying that the management is dead? Hang on. Is it like a bunch of them? Or is it just like you know that a couple people that are your coworkers are dating guys that are in management? Is that what you're saying? Are management, the doors open and there's a lot of girls that just go up there and blow them during the day? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so they're just dating. Okay. That's cool. There's like nobody there that you're interested in, is what you're saying. No, it's one unethical, horny manager. Oh, I see. Okay, there's a real dick. There's a real dick. Is he sort of charismatic? Tell us that. Is there like something about this guy that he does keep like his predatory shit works or something? Correct. I see. And then like it works on one and then she's bragging, yeah, I did him. I don't know what I was thinking. We went out for drinks. Next thing you know, I was blowing him in the parking lot. Yes, it's very commanding. I see. He's very commanding. Oh, we're going out to dinner, okay? All right, sure, Steve. Yeah, Bill Clinton is yeah, it's true. Okay, Steve. Yeah, I'll pick you up at your house after work and put your party dress on because we're going to party. All right. Sure. Let me put. Should I bring my lab coat? No, you won't have to bring your lab coat. I'll pick you up after work. He shows up and they go out for drinks and knobbers in the parking lot. Unbelievable. You know, that is a thing that, like, booze and drugs seem to make people do things that, like, they normally probably wouldn't do. It's the truth. It's the truth. Like, sleep with people that they, you know, it's like people make bad judgments when they're wasted on anything. It's the truth. They make bad judgments. I was talking about this earlier. Like, for human beings, it's like we're looking in a mirror, and the mirror's like right up in our face. It's right here. And when you're looking at the mirror like this, and you're this close, everything's a blur. That's how you see yourself in like this, like, imagined blur. People make terrible decisions. You know, they do. They just make terrible decisions. Everyone, me included. And it's difficult to, like, look introspective at yourself and really have a clear idea of, like, what your behavior's like or something. People can't do it. They can't. It's really difficult. Booze definitely makes a bad idea seem good. Yep, that's right. Booze is horrible, man. That is one nasty. It's, you know, for a lot of people. Just, you know. Pete, where did you get the water? No, that's from Dollar General. What animal has been hardest to train? No. I'm not answering that. A human? I've had a few humans that, like, have trouble picking up on dog training. They take more. It takes more effort. Right. Cack. Do you want here? Do you want to come up here? You could if you want. Come on up. Okay, you can stay down there. Train me, master. You're the one that likes to kick. You can't be trained, you're incorrigible. You can't. I don't know, Kyle. What do you think? Can Bigfoot be trained? Show us khaki. Oh, I get the cack. She's down there. Get off, Rim. Hey, Cack, you want to come up? Come here, Cack. What do you mean? You don't want to come up? Oh, that's nice. Hi, Khaki. Come here, Khaki. There you go. Oh, Khaki Wacky. You know, what am I supposed to say? Thing loves me. It's one of the more sort of like gentle birds, like this bill. Like she takes my hair and sort of just lightly tugs it, which I'm sure PL is probably totally into that. Just a little bit harder. Just a little bit more of a tug. Tug being the key word. But it's like the damn bird's trying to give me a massage or something. It's like massaging my head. It's the weirdest shit I've ever... Remy does something similar, but Remy's can, like, sort of, like, at times, like, get a little rough. Like, she'll take that sharp beak and scrape it. Not this thing. Not this bird. It's crazy. You know, like, is it even slightly painful? No, not really. Hang on, somebody get rid of Rob that's asking. Here, I'll get rid of him. Later, Tool. Okay. She's obsessed with me. She might have my baby. I'll get her a duck egg. I will. I'll get her a duck egg. I'll have another kid with this bird. Cause you know, might as well have another kid. If this is a female, I'm getting her a duck egg, or a chicken egg or something. We're having a baby. She thinks I'm her mate. It's the only way I can have a child is have a fucking bird baby. You know, I'll help out. She's got to take a break at some point, like Remy, and then I'll keep the egg warm. I don't know what she's obsessed with me. I don't know what the temperature is for a duck egg, but I believe pigeon egg is like 98 or something. 98.6, something around that. It's very close. I'm her duck husband. It's crazy. What you know, like what is this? She's like taking the bugs off me. It's the only birds are the only females that'll pick bugs off me. You humans would never pick bugs off me. I've never met a female human that's like looked through my hair for lice like an ape. You know, if one did, it'd be complimentary. Rescue a duck that's been dumped. Wayne, you go rescue a duck that's been dumped. I'm having a baby. I'm holding an egg. If I could do it with a pigeon egg, I could do it with a duck egg for sure. This duck is obsessed with me. She wants to walk around on my shoulder, go down to Walmart and shit. She does. She thinks it's a great idea. It's an insanely friendly animal. Right, Kak? That's right. I understand what she's saying right now. She's saying, I really dig you. You're fucking awesome. Which is really great to hear. She does. She's saying, yes, that's what I'm saying. I love your hair. She loves my fucking hair. Look at her. My ears, too. She's really into my ears. Right, Kak? She loves it. I'm taking her to Walmart. Nobody's going to say a word to me. I'm going to say it's my service animal. You know, it's my service duck. Get the hell away from me, people. No, you can't pet my duck. Kid, get out of here. Seriously, that duck is... You are not staying outside ever, Khaki. I'm just going to take her in and out like I do with the dogs. Right? Like I'm going to get like a pen, like a dog pen, but then I'm going to put a top on it so that nothing can get in. And then there'll be like a wading pool, and I'm going to put gravel on the bottom so it doesn't get muddy. She doesn't need to be standing in mud. Everybody I see that keeps ducks, just let them stand around in mud. Yeah, I know that they do that in the wild. Well, this isn't a wild duck. There's plenty of water, and it's going to have a big gravel beach. I don't want to deal with mud. No way, man. She's awesome. Can you pog, champ? Can you? Can you? Kiki, you're such a nice bird. I'll never eat duck again. How much room do you need to allocate for duck? I don't know. Depends. Nope, no mud here. What do you do? Do you do gravel or something? You don't deal with the mud either. I don't want to do that. Kiki is awesome. She is. Love that bird. What do you do? I'm doing gravel. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna do like browned gravel. But I don't think it really matters. But I was gonna use like, I have pools, kiddie pools. Yeah, but what about the ground around the pool? Are you using the kiddie pool to keep the water in like there's a pool inside of a pool? My ducks have grass. The whole backyard. Yeah, but doesn't where the kiddie pool is, doesn't it get on the ground and then it gets all shitty? Do you see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't get muddy around the pool? No? Just pool and grass, huh? That's cool. Do you, with all your ducks, do you have to mow your lawn at all, or do they just keep it down? They just eat all the grass? No. You do not mow your lawn? They eat all the grass? No. Wow. They're like geese. I'm okay. How you doing? I'm all right. Oh, yes, you do mow. You do have to mow. I gotta get my my tractor going. I'm charging the battery. My lawn looks terrible, and now it's just taken off because all the. I'm gonna have to be out there with a weed eater tomorrow. Ducks dabble. They'll always make mud. That's what I would think too, but he says no. Well, you must seen Sam? Well, I'm not doing that right now. Sam's in his room. I'm not in that room. I'm sorry. I just showed Khaki. Khaki's not cool enough for you? Rent a goat? Why would I rent a goat? Who would do that? They don't have rent a goat. Do you have old school encyclopedias behind you? No, I do not. No, I do not. Those right there are National Geographics. In like leather bound. They're National Geographic magazines that were leather bound, and they're from like the 20s, 30s, and 40s. If it rains, they dabble. Yeah, they like doing that, that's for sure. They're totally into that. Ducks. I hunted them for years. I did. Geese, ducks. God. I won't do it anymore, Khaki. I'd rather hang out with the animal alive than eat it. That's cool, right, Khak? I love this duck. She's so cool. Not a problem. I figured out how to deal with this. But I am still doing. I'm probably gonna go next couple days and get flooring for up here and just have it here, do a section at a time. I gotta check into like the price difference between like the peel, the peel and press stuff, vinyl, or linoleum, and the kind that you put down with your own, with a trowel. Like if you're gonna pay for the glue or whatever, like is it just as easy to buy the kind that you just pull off and stick it down? You know what I'm saying? It's probably more money. What state do I live in? I'm in New York State. Yeah, George Washington had a goat he used as a lawnmower. It's his favorite goat. North of K-Town. What do I feed Khaki? I feed Khaki this stuff called flock raiser. It's a crumble. And I'm not taking her off that diet for a while. She just eats that, and I give her a little bit of Kerhonkson. I give her a little bit of grit. I'm not changing her diet. I gotta pee. I've been drinking a lot of water. Hang on, Cac. I'll be right back. Ow. Hang on. Check on Sam. Did I turn the heat on in here? Oh, because this isn't really on. There we go. It's got to be warm. Nothing's too good for my ladies. Right? Cac? Here, you want some more water? Hang on, Cackers. Have some bottled water. I might have to get her Perrier or something. No, that wouldn't be good. Maybe some Fiji. There you go. Oh, man. I got. How many animals do I have? I don't know. I have no idea. What, you want me to count them up? Not that many. I have 8 birds, I know that. Does that help? I have a cat. I have 1 cat. Okay. 8 birds and 1 cat. Some dogs. You all are just talking BS. Nobody would show up. Seriously. Nobody would show. That's what I think. Freaks would show. Wow. Look at Khaki go. Peter, I'm not a freak. I bet you are. Certainly. You certainly may sound like one. Only the obnoxious will show. Pachinko, you wouldn't show. You would be there's no way, I can tell. You are so, no way. Pachinko would never show. She would never, ever show up. I can tell. No way. That is one that would definitely, you would definitely not show up. No way. I really do think that. That's not even a possibility. You're like my friend Jinian. You are. You're similar, I can tell. Like, you don't go anywhere, I bet. You don't even go to the comedy club anymore. Blow comedians. That stopped. Christy will be there. No, she won't. She won't. I don't know who will show up. Leo would show up. I know that. Who can nowadays? Pigeon Lady would show up and go on a business meeting to the Holiday Inn with Leo, for sure. Oh, I could see it. I definitely see that for some reason. Hello from Norway. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Hello. Are you having some lutefisk? Or some, probably not Swedish meatballs, but you probably have something that's similar. Hello from Canada. Hello. Hello. We're in Canada. Toronto. Hi, Norway, land of the, really? Yeah, PL's reading my mind. She's like a robot that way. Norway, all those countries like that far north, even Canada, like it's just like so bleak. It just seems bleak to me. I'm sorry. I know what naughty were, Jim were. Oh, you're naughty. Ontario. There you go. I appreciate that Google Force. Like an hour from Toronto. That's good. Toronto's a big city. Who would want to live in Toronto? I'd be living in like New York. A little bit smaller though. Canada Blake. Now that is something. I was just joking. It's kind of cold. It's colder than where I am. Come on. It is. Norway, cold. It's cold. I'm in New York State. It's cold. You go any of the states like above this state. It's a lot colder. A lot more snow. This is plenty far north for me. This is USDA growing zone 5. I cannot even imagine living in USDA growing zone 4. It's insanity. Or 3? Give me a break. It's, what's that, like Alaska? No thanks. Yes, they're really friendly. Just put a beer in their hand. They love beer. Canadians love it. Do they still make that moose head? I drank that as a kid. That's like splurging or something. Like, oh, I'm going to drink Canadian beer. I'm drinking moose head. You know, like, when I was a kid, like, oh, prom, I'm going to get Michelob. I'm going to get Michelob. Here you go, baby. Michelob in a bottle. Lowenbrow. We get Lowenbrow. We get awesome organics from the U.S. There you go. Yeah, who needs a growing zone when you have the U.S. down here? It's like going to France. Yeah, go do your homework, Mexican salad. Schlitz. That's a hell of a beer. Schlitz. Oh my God, I would drink that every now and then. That was just a horrible beer. Falstaff. How about Old Style? That tastes like crap. I'd drink it. If I was going to drink a cheap beer back in the day, I'd drink Black Label. It was a good cheap beer. Or Bush. I love coffee, though. I can't drink coffee. Knickerbocker. Oh, my God. Milwaukee's best. You ever drink that? Like a 12-pack of it was like $2. Yeah, I like Budweiser. I would drink that. I'd drink any Anheuser-Busch product. I'm from It's a tall ice cream here. Black Label was a good beer. It was. Natty Boh, I know what that is. Yeah, that's like Baltimore area or something. I've never had one. There's a lot of terrible beers out there. There is. I heard about one just recently. Something horrible. It's made in Philly, I think. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. PB. I drink that too. It was horrible. Clotted cream above or below jam. Clotted cream. I've noticed. I've had it. I just think it's sort of like a bad name. Clotted. You know. But I've had it. It's pretty tasty. We have good beers, ales, meads here in the UK. Yeah, a lot of drinkers. Milwaukee's Best. I drank the crap out of that. I drank them all, whatever was on sale. I'd even be known to get like a quart. I'd do that if I was real broke. I hated that life. I don't miss it. I don't. Steel Reserve had it. God, there were a lot of bad beers. Foster's, the oil can. That'd be another one that like you might drink just because the can looked cool. You know, Foster's, but I didn't like it so much. I didn't like a heavy beer. I mean, I like the light beer. I would even occasionally, about once every summer, I'd buy chores. And I'd do chores, real cold, in a glass with like a cut lime. Now that was just gearing up for later though. That was like a refreshing drink that I would have. Not good. So I'd drink a 6-pack of those or something, and then I'd start in, drinking something else. It's just bad. It's just bad. Schmitz, yes. God, that was garbage too. Yeah, Schmitz. Oh my God, I drank a lot of that too. I don't think there's any cheap beer that I hadn't tried that if it was sold in Missouri and it was cheap, I drank it. You know, God. There's a lot of Mexican beers that are cheap too. Carta Blanca tastes like crap. That is just, oh my God. Terrible. Terrible. Another beer that I would get when I was like splurging, this is later, not high school, this is college, like I'd get Corona. Corona with a lime. Sure. I'd buy the Coronas and I'd buy a lime. Are you saying Yingling? Dos Equis, that's another one. I would drink that sometimes. If I was at a restaurant and everybody else was drinking Dos Equis, I'd drink them. Maybe I bought a few 6-packs of those. Maybe not. Probably I'd go for Corona. Yeah, I know what you meant. That's the oldest brewing company in the country, I think, isn't it? Yingling? Think so. It's bad politics, is it? Are they real hardcore riot or something? I could see that. Hams, nice. Leo pulling out the hams. Hams Brewing Company, yum, yum. God, horrible. That was one of the first beers I drank, I think. Hams. Pretty sure. Gross. God, that stuff was horrible. Genesee, oh my God. We drink that in Philly. Oh, yeah, I had that one too. There's so many shitty beers. That Genesee cream ale, though, was just like, oh my God, talk about a hangover. That green bottle. Ugh. Serbian beer is pretty good. I would imagine it's better than a Jenny cream ale. Gross. Little Kings. I had sex for some Little Kings. Girl paid me in beer. It's horrible. As a prostitute. It sounds like I'm bragging about it, that I was paid to have sex with this girl. It's nothing I should brag about. It was it's thoughtless of me. But I felt obligated, and there was beer involved. You know, I did it. I did it. I think I got 4 cases or something. She came back for more. In other words, is what I'm saying. Schaefer. Yeah, I had, Schaefer. God damn. Yeah, Schaefer. Yum, yum. Schaefer, I drank a lot of those. Those were always on sale when I was at the Art Institute. There was no knobber involved. There wasn't any of that. Old Latrobe Brewing Company. What is that in the green bottle? With the horseshoe on it. Rolling Rock. I'd like Rolling Rock too. I'd buy that as like, well, it's not that expensive and sort of like looks good in that green bottle. Sort of like Rolling Rock. Yeah, Rolling Rock was sort of a hit. I drank a lot of that. Really? You think England's beautiful right now? God, it's almost 11. I gotta crash. Yeah, really pretty, I'm sure. Yeah, I gotta crash. I gotta get up. I'm going. I wish it would rain here. Thanks, everyone. I'll see y'all. I'll see ya. I'll see you guys. I gotta go to sleep. I got a lot to do tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks, everyone. Bye, Nessa. Moonlover, Leo, PL, Wayne, everybody.